In this video I'll show how to put a frequency table onto the graphing calculator. So first we go to stats mode, and I want this list of data in my list 1 so I can enter the numbers manually, so 1, 2, 3 up to 6. But I can do this more quickly if I've got a big list of numbers by going up to the top of a list. So I'll do that in list 2 here. And then go option, then list and sequence. So to enter a sequence, I put the equation in first, which is just x, then the variable, which is x, then the first term, which is 1, and the last term will be 6. And then I put the step size between 1 and 6, which will be 1. And then close bracket, and then execute, and we get the same list that we entered manually. So handy to use the sequence formula. I'm going to delete that column, I don't need it, so delete all, then F1. And now I want to put the frequencies in. So once again, enter that manually. Now I want to work out the third column, which is F times by X. So if I go to the top of my third list, I can multiply list 1 by list 2. So option, then list 1, multiplied by, then option again, and list 2. And we can see these numbers here are the same numbers we have in our solution. So next, cumulative frequency. In the fourth list, go to the very top. So go across and I can find cumulative frequency is there. So now I'll go list and list number 3. No, list number 2 I need. That's the frequency. I need to add those together. And there we can see those values match these values here. Now next I want to add up and get these same totals, so I can do that within the list. So I'm going to work out the sum, so I hit the sum here of my list number 3. Alright, so we get the same total that we have down here. Next I want the sum of list number 2, so hit the sum, then option, and list again, and number 2. Alright, so these totals match these totals down here. Divide those two and we've got our mean. Now, we don't need to fill in those tables if we wanted to work it out purely on the graphing calculator, so I'm going to delete the FX column and the cumulative frequency column. So now, and delete this one as well. Now if I go back, I've just got my first 2 lists, that's the data and their frequency. And if I go to calculate, and I need to set it up, and list 1 is my X data, but my frequency is not 1, the frequency is list number 2. So get onto that, change it to list 2. And now if I exit and go one variable, we've now got our mean here, matches the mean we've calculated. And we want to calculate the median and the mode. So if I scroll down, there's my median of 3. And if we go further down, we'll see the mode is here, which matches the mode we've calculated. Tells us there's only one mode and its frequency, it occurred 18 times, which we can see up in the table here. 3 is the mode.